This question is for Armando Baycott. You said at the ACC tip-off in October when you were talking that you wanted to be nasty and you kind of want people to not like you. Did we see some of that tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was a good representation. I mean, it was a chippy game, but we kept fighting, and that was fun for us, and we loved it.
Well, the chippy game, what had happened underneath the basket with Caleb and you? Caleb?
Hunter was kind of like standing over me, and I think he tried like to step over me, and I wasn't going for it, and neither were my teammates. So, you know, Coach Cree just, you know, us fighting back, and then whatever has to, you know, happen, happens.
Okay, bring that mic closer to you, please. Thank you.
Was there anything in particular that was said when the refs were assessing the quadruple technical? Because I mean, after that point, you guys went on a 16-8 run and never failed again.
Yeah, well, I mean, they really just told us to just stop all the extra stuff, but really, I mean, it was just two teams trying to win, and I mean, when you got two people trying to win, I mean, stuff like that happens, but I mean, it's not major.
Armando, I know it's a team thing, but having Hunter Dickinson on the other side, last year you didn't get the chance to face him for the whole game because he had foul trouble. How much of that was part of your mojo today?
Yeah, well, I mean, we know we wanted to attack him. Obviously, he's their best player, and I mean, he's very talented and can score around the rim, do a lot of different things, so we really just wanted to put him in a lot of ball screens and also me go at him one-on-one and try to get him in foul trouble, and I mean, thought we did a solid job. I mean, we got the tech and the foul, so that was a good thing for us, and then that kind of slowed down his aggressiveness. And I mean, I think we did a really good job just as a team defensively, all coming together to slow him down and not give him the looks that he wanted, and I mean, it worked out for us.
As a follow-up to Armando, you used your dribble a lot tonight on both the bigs that you were going up against. How much did that kind of help you get your hip in there and get your position?
Yo, I mean, coach and the guards too, they want me to be aggressive and really just put pressure on the rim and try to score the ball, and a lot of the times they were sending somebody baseline, so I wasn't able to just do two dribbles and spin, which I would love to do, so I really just had to, you know, kind of play with the defense and go middle and then baseline and just do different things like that to get to the spots I wanted to get to and get as low as possible.
RJ, the last 2-3 minutes, they got it down to 3, they got it down to 2, and you guys seem to have the answers. Lee had steal, you guys made buckets, you had to run it off the glass. Like, you just talk about the answers you guys were able to find down the stretch, and that's 2 games in a row where when it's gotten late, you guys have been able to make the plays to come through and win a close game.
Yeah, me and Coach Davis said in the huddle, you know, we've been in these positions and situations before, so it was nothing new to us. And you know, the way we executed, and was able to get stops down when it mattered the most. You know, we made you know, 2 phenomenal defensive plays, and we wouldn't be in that position without him. And then for me to make that run with Lab, it just shows how much, you know, mature and experienced we are as a group. You know, we trust one another to go ahead and make a big time play when it matters, and we did that for the last 2 games. So.
Did that whole exchange kind of fire you guys up? The game seemed to change shortly afterwards, and you guys kind of took control.
I mean, yeah, we kind of got us going a little bit. We were ready on the edge, but I think it just uplifted the fire team and keep it going. And the momentum was on our side, so you know, we made a run from that.
Second round.
Yeah, Caleb, a lot of people are talking online about the shoe choice tonight. What went into picking out the kicks that you're wearing?
You know, I just try to, you know, switch it up a little bit, and those are Jason Tatum's Taco J's, and that's my, you know, kind of like big brother, so I just kind of, you know, showing love to him and then just, you know, expressing myself through my shoes.
Yeah, and as a quick follow-up on that, can you just touch a little bit on how Jason has been a role model to you, especially recently in developing the game?
Just, you know, him, you know, talking to me as far as, you know, my mindset and, you know, how I need to approach the game. And, you know, he's been helping me throughout the past years, and so I'm just grateful to have him.
Third rep. Where would you guys kind of assess where you are now in a 4-game winning streak going into this little break? You know, there's a lot said, obviously, during a 4-game losing streak, so how do you guys feel now coming into this break?
I just say, you know, we went through that adversity, losing 4 games, and you know, I always, you know, say everything happens for a reason. I feel like we needed that, and you know, we battled back. Now we're on a 4-game winning streak, and so I feel like we're in a great, you know, situation as far as, you know, going into the break, and you know, our group is definitely battle tested, and so I'm proud of how we fought, and you know, throughout this stretch, and you know, we got a long way to go though.
as a follow, why is it that, why do you feel like you guys, you talked about sometimes kind of needing an extra push, whether it's Coach Davis against Ohio State at halftime, raising his voice and getting you guys going, or you know, maybe even being down double digits. Like, what is it about this team that it seems like before you guys really lock in and focus, there needs to be something that pushes you?
I wouldn't say that we need it like all the time, but you know, it's good for us, you know, when our back is against the wall and how we fight back. And as far as, you know, this group, like I said, we're battle tested, and anything thrown at us, we're gonna, you know, overcome it, and we're gonna go through it.
For all three of you, actually, Leaky came up big late. He had the block shot, then he had the denial steal when they were in position to maybe tie the game or cut it to one. Then he hit that big shot. Kind of just speak to the value of him doing the kinds of things he's doing this year on top of the defense, and also doing that in his hometown.
Yeah, well, I mean, Leaky was huge for us today. Jet Howard here, really talented players, and they were going to run a lot of sets to get him a lot of open shots. And I mean, early on in the first half, he was really tough on himself, but we always told him he was playing great defense. And then just the way he ended the game, like you said, hitting a big shot and then getting those two big stops. I mean, that's Leaky Black for you. And for him to do it in his hometown, special. We're just so happy to have him.
Yeah, Armando, building off some of the earlier questions, you know, 2 big wins here where you kind of pulled away at the end, some clutch play. What can those do for the trajectory of the season moving forward in the ACC play?
I mean, it's great and it's something for us to learn from, but I mean, I feel like all of us in the locker room feel like those are games we were supposed to win. And I mean, we're still a talented team. I think we're the most talented team, but now we're just really just trying to tighten those screws and just get better and better every day at our weaknesses. And once we keep chipping away at that, I think we can reach our full potential. But we're not going to take a deep breath and get too high on all this stuff. We just got to keep going.
Last question for the players.
Caleb, after your dunk, it looked like the TV broadcast caught like a cool exchange between you and Coach Williams. What's it like for you to know that he does travel to either Charlotte or New York to be there for you guys?
It means a lot. You know, he's been a big part of my success and this team. Some of the players he's coaching, so just having him there at each and every game is, you know, a blessing. And you know, our relationship off the court is way stronger than, you know, people may think. But yeah, just having him there, courtside or, you know, anywhere in the stands, just knowing he's there is definitely a blessing.
Thanks, guys.
We're going to players go.